just watched the Jidion arrest and body cam footage. Zoinks. Oof. Like eating a Burger King meal, that was not good at all. And it's really surprising. When I first heard that Jidion got arrested and that there was body cam footage of it, I just assumed that it was going to be over something wacky, weird, or maybe something trivial, because Jidion like works collaboratively with law enforcement from what I've seen. So surely, if anyone knew about like lawful activity and shit, it would probably be him. So I thought maybe like some kind of misunderstanding or, something going just tits up out of nowhere, but ultimately it'd be easy to see. He's a reformed prankster, and hallelujah for that, because that is extraordinarily
Reformed prankster,
rare.
whatever.
Typically, popularity, he decided to walk the path of God. He found his faith again, and over time decided to make a drastic change and stopped doing that content, which I think is extremely admirable and something that you just do not see happen. It doesn't happen, period. And now these days, his content focuses on having predators arrested. So he's worked to catch a lot of really, really evil bad people. And the vigilante predator catching community is something that's blown up online over the years, obviously, and in a lot of cases it's handled extremely poorly, where the predators don't get arrested. They instead just get milked. The content creator latches onto their udders and starts fucking draining their balls of all the piss possible so they can monetize the shit out of it out the wazoo online, without any care for doing it properly and getting them arrested. So they continue to still be a danger to children around them. In Jidion's case, I really felt like, while yes, he is clearly making a lot of money off doing this, he is also handling it in a way where these predators do get arrested. So I know a lot of people criticize like the reason behind it, like are they actually doing it for justice and to try and protect anyone, or is it just for their own financial self-gain? Which is a perspective I can totally understand. That is a very valid thing to be bringing up. I would argue, though, that the good outweighs the bad when it's handled properly and they actually get arrested. So in Jidion's case, I would say that even if the motive has been money, which I'm not entirely sure if that's why he's doing it, I do get a sense that he genuinely cares. The fact that many of the predators that he has investigated has led to actual jail time and arrest, taking them out of positions where they can continue to prey on children, is obviously a
Okay,
very
let's
bad
get to the
crew
point.
arrested.
Just how far people are willing to go to film content.
I don't understand all this, dude. Something so stupid over some like YouTube views.
Oh, whoa, YouTube view, that's worth more than gold, brother. You don't even look that old. What do you mean? YouTube views is the most important currency there is. People die.
All right.
over that.
But what did they get
People
arrested for?
fucking kill each other over that shit daily. This ain't a game, man. What do you mean?
When a man named Joe contacts Woodhaven police officers
Hi,
from
Joe.
a local McDonald's in Michigan, claiming that his nephew and his friends are stalking him. His nephew is 30-year-old Kenneth Chambers, who runs the YouTube channel
Skeeter Gene,
which currently has around 2.5 million subscribers and is well known for doing sting operations. Joe tells the officers that Skeeter and his friends have been following him and filming him throughout the day. Over the past several months, Skeeter has amassed millions of views on his channel by posting videos about his uncle. But Skeeter and his friend and collaborator, 25-year-old...
So is it... Hold on, let me read that title again. I exposed my own uncle. So is his uncle caught in one of the pedophile stings, or what's going on here?
About his uncle. But Skeeter and his friend and collaborator, 25-year-old Jidion...
Streaming inside squatter's house until he leaves. Is that the uncle then? Is that Joe? So is he a squatter?
Decade or so, he's been financially exploiting and abusing my grandmother, who is also his mother. And before that, he was doing the same thing to his grandmother.
Okay, so he's a squatter.
And he's a Red Wings fan. You forgot to mention that. He's also a Red Wings fan. Are you kidding me? Uh-oh. It's serious.
Is my great-grandmother.
Skeeter explains that despite repeated warnings from the family, his Uncle Joe refused to leave his grandmother's house and had been squatting there for months. So, he decided...
I was going to go over there and kick his ass myself. But then I thought, wait a minute, I have a YouTube channel.
I can get views,
monetized.
yeah, of course.
So I can just expose him on the internet and make some money off of him.
Make some money off of him. Okay. Just say you just wanted some money. There was so many easier ways to get him out if it has been going on for years.
Okay. How's that going? You're making money off him, but are you actually helping your grandmother? I'm new to this here, but it doesn't seem like it. It seems like it's more about you making money off of your grandmother being exploited than actually getting the fucking problem solved. Am I crazy? That's what it's looking like immediately here.
According to Skeeter, when Joe still refused to vacate the home, he came up with a plan alongside Jidion to solve the problem once and for all. He moved Jidion into his grandmother's house, eventually forcing Joe to leave the property and end up at McDonald's. But
there we go,
according
he
to Joe,
evacuated.
The harassment did not stop there. He claimed Skeeter, Jidion, and their film crew continued following and filming him at the restaurant.
Why? That's dumb and stupid. You got him out. Wasn't that your whole goal? Hey, this dude ain't leaving this fucking place and is bothering my grandmother. We've been trying to get him out. Why are you now following him?
Ultimately provoking him to call the authorities. But one of the officers soon notices an orange sedan following them as they transport Joe to the Woodhaven Police Department, where a friend is supposed to pick him up. Shortly afterward, Skeeter and Jidion arrive at the station with a large group of people, demanding to speak with Joe. By then, Joe has already left for McDonald's again, and when the detective tells them that Joe is not at the station, Jidion mentions filing a missing persons report, arguing that officers had taken Joe away from the house.
What? What the fuck is this? This sounds some brain dead, like, what, 3D chess, 4D chess. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, Joe went missing. You guys stole him.
What?
Where did they take him, JV? I might have JV like go make like missing missing people. You know Joe?
Yeah, I know Joe.
We're trying to find him. He's hiding from us.
Yeah, he's not in here, I promise.
You promise?
Yes.
You pinky promise.
Yes,
You
actually,
pink.
I took pictures of him.
Alright, I'm so confused. But he's not in the house either, so what's the point? That's like the whole goal, right? To get him out of the house.
Exactly. Isn't the whole point to get him out of
Mission
here?
accomplished? What does this do? Now, I don't understand why they're going across town now, looking to file a missing persons report and bother fast food employees trying to locate this guy. I guess, yeah, maybe just to keep farming him.
Long time.
Pinky, 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 pinky promise.
Yes, Joe's not in here.
I don't trust her. Is it cool if I check real quick just to make sure?
Yeah.
I can?
What the fuck? Get the fuck out of there. That is so weird. Is it cool if I check as cameras are on, you're walking in and you're just saying, yeah, I'm just going to do it, but you're going to say it's cool?
I'm gonna just check real quick, okay?
It's around 3 p.m. now, over 4 hours since this situation first began, and as an officer arrives at the restaurant to speak with Joe again, he has no idea that Skeeter and Jidion are about to bring the storm.
I thought that was,
back to
I thought for sure that was Jack Doherty. I was gonna say, what the fuck is he doing there? I like Jidion here, but I truly don't understand what this is. I really don't get this. If the goal was to get him out, you got him out. Why are we farming him at fucking McDonald's? This doesn't really seem like it's actually to try and get justice or try and get him out of the house.
They're at his house and they're not doing anything illegal. It's just super annoying. They're trying to get him riled up so they get their YouTube views. We're just trying to find somewhere for Joe to go because they have access to the house. They're allowed to be there, and so is Joe, so we can't make something.
Yeah, squatters fucking suck. I'm all for annoying the shit out of squatters. Do whatever it takes to get them out of the house. I've yapped about squatters so much, bro. I'm not gonna talk your ear off on it for the 100th time. But this is just, it really doesn't feel like it's about that. It genuinely does just feel like it's trying to farm him for views off of it. Because there's just no reason to be chasing him around like fucking restaurants and shit. So they got the Modern Warfare 2 UAV online here, and they are tracking Joe down. They are sniffing him out, hunting him down, and it all bubbles over in the Thunderdome McDonald's. Which elicits a big old question mark for me. I don't fucking get it. Just like items on the top shelf of my kitchen, I don't get it. Like, really, you like come such it's.
Okay, me and you are on the same page, Charlie. Let's continue on this arrest.
He said that his buddy was trying to find somewhere and trying to keep Joe out of the spotlight. So yeah, yep.
He'll be out at their house.
Yeah. So thank you so much for the help. I
Oh,
really appreciate it.
good example. Yeah, the Asian Andy squatter. That's fucking iconic at this point. Yeah, the Asian Andy squatter. That I think is that honestly was handled like super well.
Asian Andy?
Like,
Which one is that?
legitimately, that was handled really well. This is.
I'm trying to
nuts
think
so
which
far.
one is the Asian Andy squatter.
While Joe is
I don't wanna
stepped
look
out
it
to run
up.
an errand, the officer later learned from the restaurant manager that Jidion and his film crew had returned to the McDonald's multiple times looking for him. The manager told officers that despite being asked to leave and informed them that they could not record on McDonald's private property, they continued live streaming. The group is then seen returning to the police station once again, demanding to see Joe. Believing they may head back to the McDonald's in search of him, the officer returns to the restaurant to keep watch.
All right, we're gonna go back and deal with them. Hopefully, we can see what we can do about getting them out of there, but we'll see.
And soon, a large group arrives back at McDonald's. But this time, the officers are ready.
What's the problem?
McDonald's doesn't want you guys on the property, so you guys gotta leave.
Is he here?
Doesn't matter where he's at. McDonald's does not want you on the property. You guys have to leave. You're gonna
Who's you guys? Can you be more specific?
you.
So they said
them,
these people?
him. Yes, you guys
Okay.
cannot be on the property,
Hey,
or they're gonna arrest
do
you.
you guys want some McDonald's? Y'all want to go inside real quick?
You're gonna be arrested for trespassing if you go in there.
Bro, you don't have any, like no offense, officer, but like, do you genuinely have nothing better to do? Like,
Do you have nothing better to do? You're literally stalking a guy trying to farm him. You went to, hey, I'm gonna do this noble thing of get this dude out of this grandmother's house because she's been annoying and he's squatting, to, hey, I'm just gonna fucking do whatever it takes to farm as much content out of this one dude. The officer's getting annoyed because he has to keep coming back because your ass is literally stalking at this point. And you keep going to the station and every McDonald's. They're telling you, get the fuck out. You went to the back of their goddamn kitchen. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Do you have anything better to do?
officer, you're actually like supposed to protect and serve.
All right, get off the property. You guys are gonna be arrested for trespassing.
Okay, we'll leave the property, but like, I'm just trying to figure out, do you have anything better to do? Because this is like a,
Yeah, they told you earlier that they don't want you guys on the property, so you guys gotta leave.
because you've been camping out there for like 20 minutes, wasting taxpayer dollars.
I'm there for about 5.
So you've been scoping it out. So you've been waiting for him to leave. So you know exactly what you're doing then. You just admitted you know exactly what you're doing. If you've been scoping him out, waiting for him to leave originally, you know exactly what you were doing. Fucking dumbasses.
You guys need to leave. You guys are gonna be arrested for trespassing.
It's crazy how you don't arrest
Yikes,
a
man.
squatter. That's crazy. Here, let's just stand on the sidewalk.
But the warning has little
Yeah, if you want to make a statement about squatter and the squatter's rights being egregious, preach. Completely agree. This is just super not productive to that conversation. This is actually just not a good look so far. That's sad, man. Like I said, I like Jidion. I don't really understand what he thought he was doing here.
effect. Soon Jidion is seen standing on the sidewalk yelling, creating a disturbance, and stopping vehicles attempting to enter McDonald's to patronize the business. At the same time, officers noticed 2 members of the film crew attempting to enter the restaurant with their cameras, prompting them to make their move.
Let's see if there's some McJoes in there. Chat, man, is this what you want your tax dollars to go to?
Jesus, this is
Cops
so fucking
camping out at-
cringe.
He's now getting viewers to jump in on this. Oh my God. What are you doing? What are you doing?
McDonald's to protect the squatter. He's in there? Really? Should we give them the camera? Yo, do me a favor. Be very careful. Just wear this as a backpack. You didn't trespass them, so shut the up! Bro, you haven't been trespassed.
We're good. What am I?
Just walk inside.
Just to get on my video?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
But make sure y'all stick
Oof.
together.
Is that backpack like 30 grand?
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
They have not.
The jumping up and
Yeah,
down,
hold on.
emoting to the officers
No,
about
actually,
it.
come back.
Oh no.
Bro, they're really protecting Joe.
And he's recruiting like a bunch of kids to do this.
dude's literally using kids. Like, he's literally using his own fucking fan base. He knows he would get arrested if he did it himself, so he's now literally getting a militia, essentially, or organizing like a riot, whatever the fucking proper term would be. I can't think of the right word right now. But he's literally just, this is so fucking dumb. Yeah, the squatter has more rights than you because you're a fucking idiot. You're a dumbass. What are you trying to do? You went from, I'm trying to get this dude out of the house, to, hey, I'm now going to sit here and I'm going to live life and annoy and make as much money out of this dude as possible. You that bored with your life? All right, whatever. Let's keep going.
Never trespass them. You can't trespass somebody.
You can't trespass somebody. You recruited them after being told your people cannot go in there with cameras. They were then told that McDonald's does not allow anyone to be recorded. You then said, let me get these random kids who are my fans to go in there with cameras, full well knowing the intention of they're not allowed to record. You're not the fucking law. The cops are. That's why the cops have all the power. You're just fucking ruining kids' lives.
1212 dispatch. We're going to have one detained at this point.
Officer, you cannot trespass somebody.
Is he going to, Mitchell?
Here, give me my backpack, my man. This is a violation. You cannot arrest somebody that never went inside and was never trespassed. Ma'am, they are arrested children that never went inside of a McDonald's. Call the DA and see how fast that gets dropped, you dumbasses.
Okay.
Call the DA and see how fast that gets dropped.
These three?
Watch. Call the DA and see how fast that gets dropped.
He's yelling, so he's being...
Like, he's trying to get arrested at this point. Yeah, the cops are like, okay, you're annoying us. We're going to now arrest you for any fucking possible thing. Disorderly conduct, stalking. Like, everything's on the table. The cops weren't touching you because you were doing something half decent, probably. But you're literally just annoying to be annoying. Like, Charlie went like on this rant about how this dude went on this crusade and came back as a new man. Dude's just an annoying piece of shit.
Freedom of speech. You can yell on the sidewalk.
Sitting here causing a scene.
On the sidewalk.
Yep.
So you can't yell? Officer.
Jeepers.
Officer, how fast do you think this is gonna get dropped? Do you really think this charge is gonna stick? Do you guys really think this is gonna stick?
Sure, we have a
do you want to waste your DA's time? I am a multi-millionaire.
I am a multi-millionaire. Everything about this dude is like, fucking please just punch him and you'll be excused.
I promise you, I can take this as far as you want. Officer, you will be in a deposition and you will be arrested.
You will be arrested. He's telling the officer he'll be arrested.
Oh, that's minus 1,000 aura. No, man. What? Actually just dropped a do you know who I am type line. Uh-oh. Once it got to bringing this out in public, it got fucked. I like I said, I can't wrap my head around what he's even thinking. He's just like recruiting a bunch of kids to start going in there into the McDonald's. The film, the workers don't want them in there. Even if Joe's in there, like, why can't you just respect that? Like, you're not doing anything to prevent Joe from squatting at this point. You are literally just stalking him and bothering all of the normal employees and people in the McDonald's for Jidion's views. And then he just dropped the I'm a multi-millionaire line. I don't know what went so wrong.
Here, back here.
No! Call Jake and have him get my lawyer! Call Jake and get my lawyer! Is this really the route you want to go, officer?
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to waste taxpayer dollars?
Yep.
Officer,
For a second, I thought he was going to say, I'm going to
Get in the fucking car before you make it worse.
need your badge and gun. You're fired. Jidion fires the officer.
Abuse me, officer. He's putting you in the vehicle and you're refusing to go in. He is allowed to put hands on you if you're refusing to go into the vehicle after being detained. What the fuck are you doing? You're being arrested.
I can't even fit in here.
Get your foot in.
I can't fit in. Yeah, they don't care about your comfortability.
Officer, I'm too big.
Put your foot that way. Let's
Officer,
go.
I can't. I'm not trying to be. Here, I'm not resistant, officer. I promise
Let's go.
you. It is literally my body autonomy. I cannot move.
My body autonomy.
Can you just put my handcuffs in the front?
No.
And it'll make it so much easier.
Turn your body.
You have to turn and scoot that way.
Have you guys consulted with the DA?
Consulted with the DA about what? You're fucking under arrest. They don't care about the DA. The DA can deal with you later. You fucking trying to essentially escape. That's what you're trying to do right now. Your comfortability means nothing.
Attorney.
No.
We have a state attorney. You
There's
can
no
call.
district attorneys down here.
What about state attorney?
Go. Put your feet in. Let's go.
Wait, where are they? That didn't go well. That dialogue tree option got exhausted really fast.
Officer, I'm telling you, I can't move.
Harvey
There
didn't.
you go.
Yeah, let me get Harvey.
The second he moved a little bit to the right, all of a sudden it's like, wait, they're realizing it. He immediately scoots to the left again.
Dent on the horn.
Bro, you pushing me is not gonna do anything. Bro, officer, you're actually hurting me.
Come on.
Officer,
Let's go.
I can't
Scoot.
move.
Yes, you can. Scoot
Okay,
in
can I
there.
step out and then slide in?
Yeah, step out and slide in.
Bro, Jay, bro.
Set your butt in first.
I sat inside. Yo, call Jake and get my lawyer.
Hey, get him.
So here's something else I don't understand. Skeeter Jean is not even here. So like this isn't even about the squatter anymore. What is going on?
He's trying to farm and make money. Clearly, that's what's going on, Charlie. Come on, you already know. Come on, Moist.
He went rogue. This is like a solo side quest. He is just not on camera. Oh, he is? He is still there? Okay.
Some of them try to make sense of the situation.
I haven't seen him in a single one of these clips.
So we got 4. We got 4 right now. This is absurd, dude. Is he arresting him too?
Oh, get out and get off the property now.
Yes, sir. I was not a part of this.
Then you better walk away quickly.
Yes, sir. I was just in the car. I'll leave. Here, Dad, do you mind? Actually, never mind. I'll walk home.
Now you're impeding traffic. Downtown.
Support. I watch you for almost a year now with sports. Hey, man, appreciate it. Appreciate it, Halo. This has to be the most dumbest, like, I don't know. What do people on purposely try to antagonize the law and make it their own thing? Like, hey, I'm going to do this righteous thing of get the squatter out of our house and help this grandmother. And from there, I'm going to become a stalker, a harasser, and purposely annoy every single human being possible. Annoy fucking McDonald's workers, just deciding you're the king of the world because you're a multi-millionaire, literally dropping that line so you just walk wherever the fuck you want, then demanding the cops do whatever you say. Like, how the fuck? I'm gonna side more with the squatter than your ass.
Unit, can you light this black SUV up right here for us? Good, he's pulling up and stopping him for us. We were just trying to pick our friend up. Okay, well, you can't stop in the middle of the road.
Okay.
So he wasn't here. He just arrived. So he must have heard what happened and then showed up. I am flabbergasted at how many people showed up here from stream sniping Jidion. I don't know if he had like made it like a public thing, like, guys, come on, roll through, and turning it into like, you know, the fucking fire fest of squatters or something here. But like 50 kids come through here. Like it was fucking trunk.
Also, yeah, this dude was fucking recruiting kids. He got one of the kids arrested. Like, how are you fucking recruiting kids? Because I bet your ass you ain't paying for none of their shit. I bet your ass ain't paying for their potential bail, potential whatever the fuck they might happen. Also, whatever might go on their record potentially. Racism eventually caught him? What does racism have to do with this? This dude is just fucking dumb. Him being black has nothing to do with this. Him being black has nothing to do with the fact that he was stalking a man who originally was just trying to get out of a home, which he did. He wanted to get a squatter out. He did. He then went to a precinct, annoyed people in the precinct. He then went to a McDonald's multiple times and just did whatever the fuck he wanted after being told, you can't be here, you can't record, don't fucking come in the back. After saying, nah, I'm just gonna go in the back. And then they're like, okay, sure, I guess. He's not here. He's not here. Get the fuck out. And then literally screaming at an officer's face. It's called being dumb.
Or treat. There were so many kids that showed up that were getting like recruited by Jidion to like go.
And once again, this dude was recruiting kids. Besides the fact that kids that he gave a camera to and a backpack and said, go in there, be my soldiers. He had kids go in there and be like, hey, is this dude in there? Is Joe in there? Hey guys, if you guys in this local area, come here right now and spy for me. He was also sitting there watching cops, knowing cops were waiting for him and watching, and then antagonizing the cops. Like, you're doing everything to fucking get yourself caught.
Go to the McDonald's, let's go,
Brain dead.
Find Joe, that kind of thing. Where's Waldo? Let's go get him, that kind of shit. And it ends up being like an entire raid wipe. Like, the entire raid just gets wiped here. The cops start like dispersing them. A few of them get arrested in addition to Jidion, so now they've got an issue on their hands for showing up and like buying into this and going along with it. It's just such a mess. I get being frustrated with squatters, but this is just not the way, not at all. I mean, yeah, he's not squatting in the McDonald's. Exactly.
If you guys aren't getting food, get out.
No, we are. You saying what?
We're just kind of confused.
Yeah, I was just asking what was going on.
How many?
And the cops are now pissed, and now the cops are annoying potentially other people. I don't know if those people were with them. I don't know who the fuck they are. But like, you see the cops are now in this own thing of, hey, what the fuck? I don't want all these people out here. Like, it's one right, and what is it? What's it saying? 2 wrongs don't make a right or some shit, right? Something like that. Like, you did one right thing, and then you just do everything incorrectly. That doesn't fix your mistake. Hey, if you do this one thing, you can be shitty about everything else. It's so dumb.
How many people showed up for this?
Stuff too?
It's like 50 dudes.
We were staying at the house, and then we just pulled up.
And they gave it to
They are now literally stopping cars and questioning them. Luckily, this car actually had something to do with it. But like, look at this. They're stopping cars that are just trying to go to I think the social media hype got to him. I mean, it got to him. It got to him. I mean, that's 100%. I mean, the cops might have been bored, but he antagonized them. He should know not to antagonize the cops. Also, he was once again, he was stalking and he was annoying actual workers, like normal people who were just in the McDonald's. People were just either working there or just trying to eat. Like, and the cops keep getting called to go there and like, hey, we're getting fucking antagonized. Also, he was told, hey, don't fucking come back here, you're trespassing. Like, and every rule of the book, this dude was just being a brain dead idiot. Once again, according to Charlie, according to Moist Critical, this man right here, I've been blocking him. I just didn't move my cam, so that's on me. My bad. But according to this man right here, I mean, we still got a little bit of the video left, so we'll find out. But according to this man, this dude went through a retribution, rebirth. He saw the error of his mistakes. This Jidion apparently was a prank YouTuber, which is the dumbest kind of YouTubers there can be. And now he's after predators, to catch predators content. And he decided to do this to help a guy. And now he's fighting with cops.
to them. They're all still out there.
Oh, it's Joe.
Oh, there's Joe.
Hang out with him for a little bit. I don't know if they should. What about Skeeter? Where did he go?
I have no idea where he went. The ones that came up on the property after
Did you
told not
ticket
to-
him?
I think you got a ticket. I don't know. The ones that came up on the property and were causing disturbance on the property are the ones that went to jail. I don't even know honestly who we have. We got quite a few. So,
all right, thank you.
Yep. If they come back into the.
What about this black guy over here? He was at the house.
Well,
and the guy with the glasses.
Yeah, I gotcha. So
he was at the house.
The problem was that they were here, and the ones that were causing an issue here is who went with us right now. Because they could have been at the house. They're allowed at the house because someone.
Joe looks like he just crawled out of a time machine, bro. This guy looks like he just left Jumanji.
On the property here, and they're on the property, and they're causing a disturbance.
You're allowed to come on my property.
It's not your property. This is where the squatter's being a dumbass, not your fucking property. It is your mother's property that you are being requested to be left out of, to leave. Which, by the way, don't know why they're not using the cops to get him out. It is his grandmother's property, not his property. Last I checked, unless something happened where it got left to him, which then it would have to be paid for, or the government would be repossessing it. I once again don't know why none of that happened.
Joe does seem like a big old asshole, though. I'll tell you what, man.
By the way, an employee worker just came out and said people just keep calling over and over this McDonald's or some shit. Do I unplug our phones? Like, this is what Jidion just did to a fucking McDonald's, to a bunch of people who are just trying to barely get by.
I will tell you what. They should have just taken a page out of the Asian Andy playbook for the right way to handle a squatter.
Am I officially under arrest?
Yes, sir.
By the way, Jidion's brain still can't accept that he's been arrested. You're in the back of a fucking cop car. They're driving you out. You're getting booked. You're a dumbass.
I guess. Okay. You're for breach of peace is what it sounds like, all right? Breach of peace.
Even though I was on a public easement. Okay. What is the officer's name that arrested me?
You'll get all that when we get back to this station.
Okay. I just want you guys to know that once this case gets dropped, I am going to get a constitutional rights lawyer, and I'm going to go after you guys' qualified immunity.
They don't fucking care, man. You're not going to touch your qualified immunity. I don't think you know what qualified immunity is.
And you guys will be in a deposition. You will have to answer for that. Because the DA is not going to take this case. It's going to get dropped. When it gets dismissed, I am going for your qualified immunity. And,
damn, it's like some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 2 right there. Telling you what's about to happen. Has it worked out like that so far?
Okay. They're like set up music equipment and speakers upstairs. Yeah, I was there for that earlier today.
This is what I just don't understand. He has been at this McDonald's for presumably hours now. He is not in the house. Why not just change the locks? If he is a squatter in that house, change the fucking locks. You've done the hard part. You got him out. Like, what is that guy's name? Flash, the squatting the squatters guy, Flash Steel? Fuck, what is his name? I can't remember his name, but there's a guy who literally does this for a living for people that have squatters. He goes in, he annoys them to the point they leave, and then while they're out, he then takes it back from them. And something you can do, if he is a squatter, it is literally not his house, but this is a civil matter, so the police can't do anything. Like, there's a ton of things you can do. You can take their stuff out of the house, move it outside. What the fuck is that guy's name? Flash something. Flash Shelton, thank you. Yeah, Flash Shelton. This guy actually has a really cool history for how he got into it. He's the squatting the squatters guy. I don't know if he still does it. This was a while back. He has his own show on A&E. Is that real? Well, this guy must have blown up since the last time we checked him out, like 4 years ago. But again, it is a valuable service because squatters have so much protection. Like, there are so many squatters' rights that are impossible to fucking navigate for just a normal person. And the system does nothing to actually punish it. Now, here's Charlie post-game analysis here, because on stream, multiple people mentioned that you cannot change the locks on squatters. It's illegal. And then I thought it just was like a state-by-state thing. But
it's illegal to change locks on a property that someone else that they don't own?
But it looks like, no, that is actually universally condemned and is illegal. It's called self-help eviction, which is also illegal here in Florida, which is fucking mind-boggling to me, but I won't even get into that right now. What I find very surprising, though, is that you, as the homeowner, can't change the locks on a squatter when one decides to infect it. But I have seen on numerous occasions with squatters, they go in and one of the first things they do is change the locks, which apparently squatters can do, but you as the homeowner can't.
Fucking dumbass laws, by the way. What? Why? I never understood why squatters get so much power. That's the whole other story of this. We have a shit guy named Joe, and we have a dumbass named Jidion. And the dumbass is trying to make money off the shit guy, while also annoying every single other possible human being in the vicinity of the shit guy.
Because then you can get arrested and face charges if you do. You also, at least in Florida, cannot move out their items when they're away. Again, items that are unlawfully in your residence, you can't do that. This is what I'm saying, man. When it comes to squatters, there is so much baloney, like just so much fucking horseradish around it, that I am not surprised to see like people taking it into their own hands, like the Agent Andy thing. Like what this probably started as, trying to get a squatter out. Like I understand that. It clearly evolved into something very different there that is pretty hard to justify or defend. But like the actual meat and potatoes of it is there is a problem with how protected squatters are, that you are very, very limited in what you can legally do to get them out. I remember not long ago, it was like a year ago, I went down this rabbit hole, I think it was on stream, maybe it wasn't, learning about this individual, this lady who went on a vacation. She took like a month vacation, and when she came back, she learned that there was a squatter in her residence. And she tried everything, exhausting all legal options. The police do not do anything about squatters. It is ruled a civil matter. The police literally can't do anything about it, even if there's a drive for them to. Like if they really want to, they still can't. They legally cannot intervene in a squatting dispute, a squatting situation. But this lady came home, tried everything to get the squatter out, unsuccessful. This battle went on for months, financially butt fucking her, just draining her, until eventually it made it through the system. And I think it took like over a year to get resolved. But the financial burden that placed upon her was sickening. And it feels like it should just be such a clear-cut issue. Like squatters, I can't believe how much protection there is for squatters and how little there is for a homeowner who is the victim of a squatter. So I'm trying not to just regurgitate what I've said millions of times about squatters at this point, but since this started with trying to get a squatter out, it feels pertinent to at least talk about it a little bit. It's fucked up.
I am the junior person here.
I want his qualified immunity.
I want his qualified. The way this. He feels like he's entitled to this shit. It's just pissing me off.
I know my constitutional rights. I know my rights here. Officer, how can someone be trespassed that never even went inside? What sense does that make? So you unlawfully arrested those other people, and then with me, I'm on the sidewalk voicing my displeasure with this police department, and you guys.
There's no Phoenix writing your way out of this, man. There's just no point.
Is there a body camera in here?
Yes, sir. It's on. It's recording right now.
Not awesome, brother.
Hey, you know when I get out, we're just going right back to the house. You know that, right?
So now you're saying you're going back to harassing a man. Now you're just being fucking dumb, and you're putting out essentially threats of harassment and more stalking. You going back to the house is not the fucking problem. No one cares. They don't fucking care. You have permission to be there. You saying you're going to literally annoy and essentially abuse a man, they're gonna fucking care.
So you guys aren't accomplishing anything. You're wasting taxpayer dollars. I'd appreciate if you get my glasses. I can't see without my glasses.
Yeah, where are they?
They fell in.
Yeah, I'll grab them.
Yo, what's good, my man? Don't worry, I'll pay for your bond. It's not gonna stick.
You guys can just come up to this counter.
Get us with the best civil rights attorney.
Yep, right there's good for me. Stay right there. One second.
Ultimately, Jidion Adams was charged with misdemeanor, stalking, and breach of peace. The other 3 crew members were each charged with 1 count of breach of peace as well. A judge set Jidion's bond at $10,000, which he posted to secure his release. The other 3 crew members also posted personal bonds. While Jidion was in jail, his and Skeeter's fans made hundreds of calls to the Woodhaven Police Department and Downriver.
They are literally. They're making a militia of their fans. They're weaponizing their fucking fans. That's the fucking problem here. They're weaponizing the fans.
Dispatch. Some callers reported fictitious crimes, including a false homicide, while others flooded the Woodhaven Police Department's Facebook page with messages. And upon his release, Jidion launched a campaign called Free Jidion, claiming it would prove his innocence and what he believed was the bias officers had shown in favor of Joe.
I'm not sure what all Jidion has said about this after the fact, but that is just horse hockey there, man. There wasn't a bias for Joe. Like, you very clearly went over the line here when it came to this squatting situation, following him around, and then routinely going into that McDonald's, trying to film it, sending an army of kids in there to also do your bidding as well. The employees didn't want you in there doing that either. Like, the actual workers that are just there trying to make a living, now getting, forced into this content to be fucking props, NPCs for this content here, where you've gone way outside the scope of, like, trying to get a squatter out of a residence. Like, it's just, there's no bias here. Like, they did what they were supposed to do. They were called about, like, this disruption here, and they trespassed you, and you kept going. So, like, obviously, this was going to just continue. Like, him and everyone that showed up kept escalating it, so it eventually did lead to these arrests. I don't think there's going to be any, like, long-lasting effects from it. I don't think Jidion or the others that got arrested are going to go to jail or anything. I imagine there will just be, like, a fine or something like that, and that'll be it. But, like, even still, it's such a easily avoidable situation because they took what is something a lot of people understand, trying to get a squatter out, and turned it into this, which is just extremely hard to defend, and it's just a really bad look.
2026, where his defense attorney will begin addressing the stalking and breach of peace.
So officially, he's out of jail. He's on a bond, and now his trial starts on July 13th, 2026. So 7 days.
Peace charges. If convicted, he could face up to 93 days in jail for breaching the peace and up to 1 year in jail or a $1,000 fine for stalking.
Look at the Code Blue recent post.
Jidion Armani Adams body cam. Take down Jidion body cam. Hello, this is Sarah from the YouTube. I like you immediately take down misrepresentation, false information about my client. If you don't, we're gonna have your channel suspended for 6 months as well as you lose. Are they threatening their body cam channel? Their I guess the police department has a YouTube channel where they post body cam footage and they're threatening the body cam footage.
Oh no. Oh no. He's a member too. Oh. Oh, fuck. Yikes, that must have been a rough notification. Man, that's sad. That's actually sad to see, bro.
Oh no, I'm a dumbass. It's a completely different YouTube channel that just posted about what happened. Never mind. Ignore me.
No, the email's not from Jidion. It even says right there, bro. This isn't from them. I'm just saying this is still cringe. This is him. What are you talking about, proven fake? Proven fake by opening your eyes, maybe. Obviously. This is just his community members reaching out. No, he's not. There's no world where he's actually going to jail. That's not going to happen. No doubt in my mind. He's not going for 93 days in jail or a year in jail or anything like that. I have no doubt about that. This is still such a bad look. He did basically everything wrong after getting the squatter out of the house. It'll just be a fine. By the way, Joe has a violent criminal record, so sending kids there to stalk him is even worse. Even without the... That's frightening, but even without the violent...
I don't know if you guys just heard that, but we just found out that Joe has a violent criminal record. You're sending kids after a guy who's violent, huh? Record for it. Great.
Criminal record. It's crazy to just start sending random kids to start doing that. Got them arrested too, which affects them in the future. No, that's not going to last or anything. I mean, that sucks. That's definitely like a lesson learned type of moment for them, but I don't think it's going to affect their future or anything like that. You think Jidion can mend his reputation after this if he owns up to the mistakes? I don't see why not. Ultimately, he didn't hurt anyone or anything like that. This was just a extremely poorly handled and seemingly out-driven
Lesson of the story is don't be a dumbass, and just because you're doing something right, if you're going to continue being a fucking dumbass and annoying normal fucking people, you ain't doing shit. And by the way, you got the dude out, so just fucking leave. Do whatever else you want to do. Just fucking leave and stop harassing people.